So just for because I missed some info there. So one thing, before I bought a new welder, I was actually looking at a flux core MIG. I'm glad I didn't, because I actually don't like MIG welding. I'm not shitting on MIG welding, but I mean, arc and stick are so much, or sorry, TIG and stick are so much better. At work, I think 95% of what we do is, or 90% is probably TIG, 5% arc, because if you want something strong, arc's the way to go, or stick welding, I mean. But yeah, so this welder in the video, it's like 260 bucks Canadian. And the reason I chose one I did is because of the video from Lift Arc Studios. Like I said, I think I mentioned in the video, but they're fun. They have fun videos. I highly recommend checking out their channel. But anyways, enjoy the video and take it easy. Hey, welcome back to the Chainsaw Canuck. So, for the past few years now, or at home, I've been using this to weld. I think I paid $70 Canadian for this thing. It's a Cinder converter welder. I arc welded most of my utility trailer with this. Now, people might say, well, what's your equipment? No, you gotta understand, I work in metal fab. I have access to great equipment at work, but sometimes I like doing stuff at home, so I'm not at work. So I bought this, and then paid 70 Canadian for this. Came with the arc cables. Then for another 40 bucks, I bought a TIG torch. 20 bucks, I picked up a regulator for it. And then obviously you need for TIG welding, you need the argon bottle, which those are a little more, but I just got 20 cubic foot here. Like I said, I do most of my welding at work still, but it's nice to have something when you're not at work. But I decided to upgrade because I wanted a few more features at home. And after scouring the internet, I ended up buying this thing. It's a vevor. I ended up buying this one because I came across a channel called Lift Arc Studios. I'll put a link in the description. It's a metal fab company, and their videos are fun, so I highly recommend their channel if you like metal fab at all. Their channel's pretty good. But yeah, they got one of these. I paid for mine. I think they were given to one by vevor because vevor likes to send them stuff. But I bought this one, and for what I do, it'll probably last fine. These Chinese ones, what you lack out is in duty cycle usually, but for what I'm doing at home, that's not a big deal. Scraper from Blackstone. Let's look this thing up and see what's inside. I kind of know what's inside, but we'll do an unboxing in case you don't follow another channel that has had one of these. This will be a good box for shipping chainsaws too. Anyways, what does it say on it? TIG welder, model TIG 210p, which means it has pulse, 110, 220. I thought about getting an aluminum one for at home, but the problem is, until we move to an acreage, I'm operating in my little shed there. I'm running extension cord from a ground full plug. So even if I tried to weld aluminum, that breaker's going to pop so fast it's not even worth attempting it. But anyways, although this IGBT inverter technology is a lot more efficient than the older MOSFET stuff, so okay, just a chunk of foam. Okay, so here is the welder. So it's got a lot of functionality. You can set the pre-flow, peak amps, for 4-step TIG welding, which 4-step's nice because if it's a little different than when I go to work, but anyways, you should be able to set at least 2 different heats for starting and then going. Typical TIG connections. It's got the small quick connects. What else is here? So we've got a welder. It's in good shape. It's not dinged up or anything. It's not as light as I thought it would be. It's a lot heavier than this thing. This thing's probably only like 2-3 pounds. This thing's probably like 7. I'm just guessing, but I don't have a scale to weigh them. So there's that. What else do you get in the box? Well, you get this really nice gas hose. God, that's cheap, but it'll work. It'll get the argon to the machine. Ground clamp. The ground clamp is actually thicker than I thought it would be. Not sure how big the wire is actually inside, but then we have a plug that I'll be using because I'll be running on 110. Got an owner's manual, some hose clamps, and now you're going to open the owner's manual. Then you get a blue packet full of goodies. Now what's in here? Obviously your TIG torch. It's a 26 series torch, which I kind of agree with other people. I don't like how big these are. The 17 series is just shorter. It's, well, it's not a flex head. It's hoping to be a flex head, but it's easy enough to get a flex head for it. So I got that. What else is in here? You got long tail piece, short tail piece, several collets. I'm guessing 1/16, 3/32, and 1/8. 4, 5, and 6 cups. At work we usually use number 6. Here I sometimes use number 4 because I get away with using less gas. Which when you only have a 20 cubic foot bottle, I mean, yeah, I fill it up at work, but still. Let's see what else we got now. And this, I know from other people opening it, this is a gas lens. And the thing is, this gas lens is flipping huge. So I don't know if I might take that to work and use it, because I'm not going to use it here because you need a lot of gas to accommodate a cup that big. I do like the clear one, so I wouldn't mind getting a smaller gas lens so I can use like number 4 cup. But anyways, so yeah, that's maybe we should plug this thing in and give her a go. What do you all think? Okay, so I got this set up. Some 14 gauge stainless steel coupons, my cheap ass helmet that cost me $22, a ground. Let's turn this baby on, see what happens. Okay, so I'm doing this outside is probably the best thing. Okay. So first of all, I set the spot, so I want to play with that spot. Cams. Okay, I want to lower the duration of the spall weld a bit, 0.3 seconds. I'm gonna try it out. Just make a little tent shape, a Boy Scout tent. See if I blow the breaker and embarrass myself. Okay. Don't have gloves, don't have nothing. I'm just gonna be doing fusion weld because I don't want to dig a flow rod. Turn the gas on, which I don't want to run too long because I'm using that the hose clamps on the gas coming out. Why did that sound so funky? So I'm welding outside, so the wind's kind of out here, so it's blowing around the argon. That's one Achilles heel of any gas welding is if it's windy outside, you're kind of screwed. Okay, so we're going to just put this back to DC, lower the amperage down to where it would have my Lincoln at work for 14 gauge, which is about, you know, about there. Give this a go. Wind's really blowing stuff around, so it's hot. Don't touch that. Yeah, it works. Try the 14 model, see what I can adjust. So you got pre-flow, peak amps to 66. Base amps, that's kind of probably okay. That's for you can only adjust the twos, the base amps if you're running in pulse, which I really don't like pulse. But the thing about 4T is why it is good is push this trigger and you can let go of it. So I actually like to hold a torch like this. Usually I have gloves on because torch does get hot, but yeah, you can just click the button and it should stay on. Pulse. Yeah, so just stays on once you pull the trigger. This welder you cannot use a foot pedal with. And like I said, this is just a fusion weld. And it's not very strong, but still, it's just to demonstrate the welder a little bit. It's strong enough, really. Yeah, let's play with some pulse. Even though I've never really understood pulse. And for most stuff we do at work, let's do that. Bass amps. Crank the bass amps up a little bit. Okay, let's give that a go, see what happens. Well, the wind's screwing me up, but still, it works. Down 1,500 pounds in this little bottle. These little bottles don't hold a lot, but they're handy as hell if you're doing field work, which I don't do here, but I do at work. We got one of these in there. You see what I'm pointing at? Yeah, these little 20 cubic foot bottles, they're quite handy. Anyways, it works so far, so I'm happy. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Take her easy. That stays on after you turn it off. That's weird. Just wait till it cools down, I guess, maybe. But hopefully. No, okay. Just kind of wait till the fan finishes cycling, I'm assuming. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty smooth actually. I mean, welding in the wind, I mean, that's not a nicest weld ever, but if you were to grind it and polish it, which we do with most stainless, so you can't tell it's been welded, it doesn't matter, right? Anyways, take her easy. Bye.